This illustrious sport boasts such greats as Oscar de la Hoya, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Frazier. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Alexandre Choco and legendary referee Joe Cortez about the future of boxing and some of their favorite memories from the sport. So tell us about the book, The Future of Boxing.
The Future of Boxing is basically a collection of boxing interviews with the greatest fighters of all time that were still and are still alive. Some of them no longer with us. But for the last 5 years, I've been able to travel the world and meet greats like Joe Cortez and the lineup you see behind you, from Mike Tyson, Jake LaMotta, George Foreman. All these great guys were not only champions, but kind enough to also be part of this book.
Now, you tracked down some of the top names in boxing history. So to you, who are the most important people in the history of boxing?
Depends how far you want to start. But Jack Johnson, first black heavyweight champion of the world. Then Joe Louis, made a big difference in America.
My name is Joe Louis Cortez. I was named after the great Joe Louis, who was a heavyweight champion in 1943, the year that I was born. My mother named me after Joe Louis. Well, you have Joe Louis. I have to go with Muhammad Ali. I have to go with Sugar Ray Robinson, to me one of the greatest fighters of all times. Rocky Marciano was the other one that I had in mind to say, because Rocky Marciano, he's the only heavyweight champion to retire undefeated. No one has ever accomplished that.
Then if you come to the modern era, you have, of course, Sugar Ray Leonard and then Mike Tyson. Very rarely authors from the United States that write about boxing can go to Cuba, and I was able to go because of people that I know to give me access to two of the best Olympic fighters of all time, Teofilo Stevenson and Felix Savon. And what they have in common is that they won 3 times gold medal in 3 different Olympics as heavyweights. They never fought pro. They were not able to fight pro because of the political matters there. Teofilo Stevenson has to be in that list too. The whole world would have dreamed to see Muhammad Ali fight Teofilo Stevenson. And he turned down $5 million at the time to defect his country and be part of this fight. And you know what he said? He said, what's $5 million compared to the love of 8 million people?
What is the most surprising or shocking thing that you learned?
One day I'm with Bill Kaplan, great publicist. He tells me, Alex, I was a kid. I arrive at the training camp of Sugar Ray Robinson. I've never met Sugar Ray Robinson. He passed away a long time, I said, really? He said, the most shocking thing I've ever seen. And I saw it from the corner of my eye because I didn't want to impose too much. He was much younger at the time. Now he's close to 70. Sugar Ray Robinson grabs a glass, drinks it. And Bill Kaplan goes to one of the guys and said, did he just drink what I think it is? The guy said, yes, he did. He would drink blood. He would drink blood not to have the fat from the meat and all the protein and all the benefit from the blood.
To you, what are some of the most memorable fights that you've been involved in?
I must say there are several of them. And I'll start with one of the first ones was Roberto Duran, who was one of the greatest lightweight champions of all time. But one night, I refereed him about 4 times, but one night I refereed him when he fought for the middleweight championship, which is 160 pounds at the age of 35. Everybody thought Roberto Duran was finished, fighting Iran Barkley, who was in the top of his game, prime of his career. And Roberto Duran that night defeated Iran Barkley for the middleweight championship. Not only did he beat him by decision, but he also had Barkley down in the 11th round. That was a great fight. Every round got better and better and better. Unfortunately, I couldn't enjoy it because I was working. I enjoy it when I go home, sit back, and watch it on TV. Julio Cesar Chavez fighting Greg Haugen in the largest crowd in boxing history, 132,000 fans in Mexico City. It was an unbelievable sight to look to my left as far as the eye can reach, and to my right, 132,000 fans. And when Julio Cesar Chavez walked into that ring, the noise was so high that I had to literally cover my ears. That's how loud it was.
Wow.
And the third one was when George Foreman, at the age of 45, became heavyweight champion of the world for the second time. 20 years apart from the first time to the second time.
Great. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.